Welcome to the Dr. Samuel Johnson X-ray Clinic. In the 1930s, a patient came to Dr. Johnson for treatment after she fell out of a moving vehicle. Immediately, he had her go to Jackson Memorial Hospital to obtain a series of X-rays, which any doctor would probably do. The very next day, Dr. Johnson went to Jackson Memorial to retrieve the X-rays and get a consultation on them. When he arrived to Jackson Memorial Hospital's X-ray department, he was literally met at the door. The department told him that black doctors were not worthy of a consultation, and they added that they would mail the X-rays to him. Dr. Johnson explained that his patient was not a charity case. The hospital said that it didn't matter. Dr. Johnson got the X-ray results by mail a week later. However, in the meantime, his patient's condition got worse, and it even turned into a permanent injury. Now, we have to keep in mind that blacks could get their own X-rays done at private laboratories if they wanted to at that particular time. However, at that particular time, it was the Jim Crow era, and black health was not a priority. Blacks would have to go through the back entrances or go after hours to get their X-rays done. The fact that racism was interfering with his patients' lives really bothered him. But the racism motivated him. It motivated him to go back to school, become a radiologist, and open his own X-ray office. Now, Dr. Johnson already had degrees. He already had his medical degree from Meharry Medical College in Nashville, Tennessee. And before that, he received pre-medical training at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, there's a book called Linkages and Legacies, Historical Profiles, depicting notable Greater Miami pioneers of African descent. This book articulates Dr. Johnson's journey to becoming a radiologist so well. Therefore, I want to quote exactly what it says. Here goes. He studied radiology at Cook County and Providence hospitals in Chicago. At Providence, he became the first radiology resident, black or white, and the first recipient of the newly established Julius Rosenwald Educational Foundation Radiology Residency. Upon completion of his radiology studies, Johnson returned to Miami in 1937, passed the board examinations, and became a diplomat of the American College of Radiology and the area's first black physician to establish a private practice in this specialty. End quote. When Dr. Samuel came back to Miami around 1939, he came back as a radiologist. And when I tell you this man wasted no time, he wasted no time. He got a $5,000 loan. He purchased property on Northwest 1st Avenue and 11th Street, and he had his X-ray clinic built. Now blacks could comfortably get their X-rays as needed without going through the back entrance and without waiting a week or more for their X-rays to come in the mail. All thanks to Dr. Samuel Johnson. Dr. Johnson worked in his clinic until 1967 and retired in 1974. In 1981, Dr. Johnson deeded the property to the Black Archives, and he passed away in 1987. Hence this footage. As you can see, work is being done to revive the X-ray clinic of Dr. Samuel Johnson. This is a story of resilience, a story of not giving up, and a story of proving your worth. When you're going through a hard time, when you're feeling like you're discouraged, just remember Dr. Samuel Johnson. Thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me share.